everybody. Welcome to Soul Purpose Yoga. My name is Susan Coffey, for those that don't know me. And I'll just introduce my assistants. If you don't know my assistants, Monsieur Pierre Popcorn and Mr. Fenway Park, or Park as we have to say. All excited about the Red Sox spring training. So this class is 75 minutes. I know people are going to yikes, 75 minutes, but 15 of those minutes are in Shavasana. So you'll be laying down, chilling out, and basically the whole class is that kind of a class. It's we do everything. The highest we may go is a low lunge. We do not do any standing postures in this class. It's a slow flow yoga class. About myself, I am certified in vinyasa, all types of vinyasa, slow flow, moderate flow, and power, although I don't really teach power. Really don't teach power. So, but I am certified in it, and also yin yoga as well. That is one of my professions. My other profession I've had forever. As people, if they don't know me, I am a registered nurse, yes, and I am still working. So yeah, I chuckle because it's been a long time, but yeah, I still enjoy working. So I want to go over a few props for tonight. Again, for those that have not taken my class, for those that have, you just kind of reinforce. I can't. First thing I like to say is do not do any posture that you do not feel comfortable with. You can watch this whole class. I want people to get comfortable. You can wear yoga clothes. You can wear your pajamas. You can wear sweats. You can wear whatever you want to wear or do not want to wear. And you do need a mat. Also, so I'll go over the props. First, you can always, which is just kind of a nice little touch, I have some oils, and if you have oils or any kind of a moisturizer that you like that maybe has a lavender scent for evening, lavender is good for evening, lemon for a day class or for the daytime. You can take a little spritz and spray your forehead and around your temples and your neck. Also, too, if you want to get in the mood, you can always have incense. I know it's kind of a throwback to the 60s, 70s, but I do use it at times. Always, if you do have incense, invest in, it doesn't cost much at all, an incense holder, because as it burns, you know, it will end up on your coffee table or somewhere. Blocks. Most of the time when you're in studio, or actually all the time you're in studio, blocks are supplied. In the studios that I work, that I sub at, always have thick blocks. And these are the ones that I prefer even for tonight's class, or even if you're at home watching maybe another YouTube person or a yoga person, I would invest in thick blocks. Again, they have blocks that are half this size. The thick ones, they're just stronger. They're more durable, and a lot of times we use them to lean on. So I suggest 2 thick blocks. For knees, I have a gardening tool because all the years I ran, my knees were a little sensitive, especially on a hardwood floor, so I use a gardening tool. You can also use a nice blanket if you want, a couple beach towels. Do not use pillows or yoga, I want to say yoga strap, any kind of a yoga, all of a sudden it just went totally blank, but any kind of a yoga pillow like that. You don't want to use any kind of a pillow for your knees because you'll be out of alignment. Water, although we won't sweat in this class, but it's nice to stay hydrated. A yoga strap, if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. You can use a scarf, or you don't even need one. I can show you when we open up our chest, you can do it. I'll show you how to do it without. I modify everything in this class. And again, it's slow. It's end of the day. So I want everyone to just be relaxed. Don't do anything you don't want to do, that you don't feel like you can do. And again, we don't do any standing postures. With all that being said, we will get started. I always start with breath because I want to set off the parasympathetic nervous system versus the sympathetic. The sympathetic is the one where we work on all day long, kind of grind our teeth, our shoulders end up here eventually. But it's purposeful for getting things done. We want to set up the parasympathetic that slows us down so we can get into our muscles, our fascia, and just slow it all down. And I do that by breath. So you can either lay down if you'd like, or you can sit in lotus like I am. If you want to sit up against a wall, if you have a wall that's empty, go right ahead. So first, whatever you want to do, laying down or in lotus, you want to relax your shoulders. You want to slightly open your mouth to unclench that mandible, the whole jaw area. You want to gently close your eyes. And we'll start with that breath. We're going to inhale slowly through our nose. Get all that breath deep down into our abdomen. Expand the abdomen still on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating the abdomen. And I do play music in the background. So we'll just continue on. We're going to inhale slowly through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into the abdomen. Expand the abdomen on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating the abdomen. So we're going to inhale slowly through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into our belly, all the way down into our belly. Expand that abdomen. Continue on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating the abdomen. So I'm going to let you do that on your own. Very slow, with intention. Somebody wants to be rubbed here. And just continue on inhaling and exhaling at a very slow pace, okay? This is also a good time to set an intention. That could be meaning something positive for yourself, for somebody else, for somebody that may not still be with us, but is near and dear to us every day. Just out to the world, the universe, sending out positive energy if you can. Also, too, happy spring forward, yay, getting closer to the nice weather.
Strangers, I watched you from the lover. I loved you with all. But now it's getting late, and shining. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dancing again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon.
So let's all take one deep breath in together, in through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into the abdomen, inflating the abdomen on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through your mouth, deflating your abdomen. So for those that are lying down, you can go over to your side, take your time. And when you're ready, slowly meet us in lotus. So we're going to warm up a little bit. And we're going to start with our neck. And for those that have problems, any disc problems, any tightness, any problems with your neck, you can just watch or you can participate and you can modify it. I go down and I go back pretty far. But again, you can just watch or modify it to what's comfortable to you. So we're just going to leave our hands on our knees like so. Inhale. And then exhale back. And you can open up your mouth wide if you'd like. And then inhale down to center. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale and drop your head. Exhale back. Relax the shoulders, unclench the jaw. Inhale back down. And then inhale back up. Let's exhale down. And then inhale all the way back. Exhale, let that head drop. And then inhale your head all the way back. And then exhale to center. Great. Relax the shoulders. We'll just do one more little neck exercise. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale and look over to the right. You can continue if you want, looking up if you'd like. And then exhale back to center. And then inhale over to looking to the left. You can continue on the inhale looking up. And then exhale back to center. Inhale over to the right. Exhale to center. And then inhale up. Or just looking over to the left. Exhale, center. One more time each. Inhale over to the right. You can look up if you want. Exhale to center. And then inhale over to the left. And then exhale to center. Great. So we're going to inhale our arms up. And we're going to drop that left arm down. On the exhale, bring the right arm all the way over. You're bending that left arm. Continue, inhale, and as you exhale, maybe go a little bit further over to the left. If you like, you can look up at your forearm. So in the inhale, stillness. On the exhale, maybe reach a little bit further over to the left. Exhale the right arm down. Inhale the left arm up and bring it over towards the right. Inhale, stillness. Exhale, maybe try to bring it over a little bit further, but just go where you're comfortable. And you can also be looking up into the forearm as well. Exhale that left arm down. Inhale the right arm up. Again, you're inhaling and exhaling here. So the inhale, stillness. Exhale, maybe try to reach it over a little bit further. And then exhale down, inhale that left arm up one more time. You can look up at the forearm if you'd like. And then exhale down. Great, good job. So I have to move popcorn. Your legs can get a little stiff, so let's take those legs out and shake them out, and we'll point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And we're going to bring those those legs back into lotus. So leg was in the front is now in the back, and what was in the back is now in the front. Inhale those arms up, and we're going to do a side twist. So exhale, inhale, and then exhale, both arms over, still looking straight ahead, however. So the left hand is on the outside of the right knee. The right arm is behind us. We're still looking straight ahead. Inhale. And then we exhale and drop that right shoulder, looking over to the right. Inhale, stillness. Exhale, maybe trying to turn a little bit more, but again, only go what's comfortable for you. Exhale the head back to center. Inhale the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the left knee. Inhale your arms up. Exhale and keep looking forward, and then exhale those arms over. So the outside of the right hand is on the outside of the left knee. The left arm is behind you. You're looking straight ahead. Inhale. And then we exhale, dropping that left shoulder, looking over to the left. If neck allows, you can be gazing over that left shoulder. Inhaling, stillness, exhaling, maybe going further into the posture. Exhale, head back to center, left hand on left knee, right hand on right knee. We're going to shake those legs out, and we are going to do a chest opener. And I forgot to mention, if you have a folding chair handy, again, it's not totally necessary. So we'll flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. If you have a chair, we're going to maybe do a little stretching sitting with the chair, but again, not necessary. Let's go back into lotus. So what we want to do here is we want to open up the whole pec area, the whole front of the chest, and get back at the scapula, scapulae, plural, because again, we're all, sometimes I'm looking out my window and I have a great view where I live, and people are coming and going, and everybody is like this. Everybody. And all I can think of is no, because everybody's rounded, and I just want to come out and say, no, open up the chest. So if you have a belt, you can take it and kind of wrap it around once. You can take a scarf. You want it to be long so your arms are out. If you don't have any belt or strap, I'm going to show you how to do it without. We're going to exhale down. And then we're going to inhale. Now you go to what's comfortable to you. I'm going to go all the way back. Exhale down. Inhale back. Exhale down. Again, do not push yourself. You don't have to go as far back as I'm going. Inhale. You just want to open up that whole front of your chest. Exhale down. And if you don't have a strap, continue if you do. If you don't, bring your arms out, make a fist, and then bend them 90-degree angle. Inhale, and then exhale them back. Inhale forward, so you're goal posting your arms. And then inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. And we'll all do it together. I'm going to take my strap again. Exhale down. And then inhale back. And then exhale down. Wonderful. So we're going to turn over. I'm going to turn to my side. Just going to move Fenway just a teensy. Yes, sorry, honey. I'm going to move over to my side. My socks off. And we're going to go into our first tabletop here. So again, I'm going to be using my knee pad. You can use a blanket. You may not need to use anything for your knees, but I do like to use a pad. So we're going to have our knees hip width apart, abdomen. You really want to concentrate on that abdomen that it's in, that you really keeping it tight and you're aware of it. That's your core. You want your fingers spread out, and this is our table position. So we're going to start off with a nice resting posture. We're going to bring our toes together, bring our knees out. We're going to sit back and go into child's pose. So buttocks goes to heels, arms go straight all the way out, and the head goes down to the mat. And just enjoy this wonderful, delicious posture. If your buttocks does not reach your heels, that's okay. You can throw a couple of pillows maybe underneath, behind your knees. And again, if it's too much for your knees, that's okay. You don't have to reach, your buttocks does not have to reach your heels. So I was going to also try, for those that are comfortable, stay in that position. But I did bring my little trusty chair along, because I know some people cannot reach all the way down. So you can also bring your toes together, knees out. And if you have a folding chair, you can inhale, and then you can just exhale and slide your arms and bring your head down to the chair. And you can do a child's pose like so. Inhaling and exhaling. This is just another option for people. Maybe bring this out a little bit further. And then we're slowly going to come out of this. Even if you don't have the chair, we're all going to come out of this together. We're going to sit back, and we're going to bring our legs in front of us and do a fall forward. Now, you may or may not want to use a chair. You may not have a chair, but that's okay. The important thing is here, some of you will come to your thighs. Some will come to the top of your calves. Some of you may reach your toes. But the important part is that you feel comfortable to where you've reached. Do not overextend yourself at all. You want to be in the position properly. That's the most important thing with getting into the yoga postures. So flex your feet. Inhale. Palms out. As we exhale, we're going to be leading with our chest. Not humped over, leading with our chest, leading with our chest. If you have a chair, drop the hands on the chair, and then you can gently drop Try to bring your chest towards your thighs. If you don't have a chair, inhale, exhale again, leading with your chest, leading with your chest, leading with your chest. And then dropping your chest down towards your thighs. And then drop your head. And again, some of you may be here, some of you may be here. And you may want to bend your knees a little bit, which I'm going to do because I can feel I'm hunched over a little bit. And again, if you have the chair, that's great. And we're slowly going to come out of that fold forward. The other one, we can bring our legs out. And again, you can always use the chair. Inhale those arms up. And then we're going to take the palms facing out. And then exhale and try to reach down to each foot with your legs flexed. If you want to use the chair, go right ahead and place your hands on the chair and drop your head. You want those feet to be out and flexed, not in. You want them out and flexed. You want to feel this on your inner thighs. So grab that chair if you have one. It helps you go down a little bit further. Inhaling and exhaling, getting into the position a little bit further. I just like to bring the chair because you can kind of even go onto the legs as well to help you stay in the position properly. And then we'll slowly come out of this. Great. I'm going to move the chair. Something came out of my chair, interesting. And we're going to go back to our table. And again, you want your knees hip width apart. You want your fingers spread out. And remember, let's be conscious of that abdomen. We're going to do a side plank. So we're going to kick the lower right leg out. That right hand goes in the center and the left leg goes all the way out to the side. And we're going to inhale that left arm up. And then we continue bringing that left arm over. You can also take that left arm, bring it up, and bring that left foot up and flex that left foot. And if you want to go a little bit further, I have to see whether I have the balance too. You can grab that top of that left foot with your left hand and push that left foot in. And then gently bring the left hand down and left knee back down. Let's do that on the other side. Let's take that lower left limb out. Left hand goes in the center, but on the front of the mat, but in the center. And inhale that right arm up, and you can stay just like this. You can exhale and bring it out further if you want, towards the left side of the room. If you like, you can bring that right foot up with it flexed. And then you can also bend that right leg, bring the right hand in, the right foot into the right hand, and do a balance table here. And then exhale that right leg down Right knee down, right hand down. And we're going to go right into our child's pose. So the knees go out, the toes together, buttocks towards the knees or on the knees, and then stretch those arms out and just enjoy. If you don't get a leg cramp like me. Inhaling and exhaling. And of course, this is our beautiful resting posture. We can come back out of it and come back into our table. So we're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to sit back on our heels again. Inhale our arms up. Exhale. Then inhale and come up onto your knees. This is the highest that we're going to go. Exhale and then inhale those arms over to the right. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale and bend back with that right arm to the right heel. Left arm goes up and looking over, gazing back behind you if you can. Squeeze in the buttocks. Exhale back out. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale that right hand to the right heel. Left arm again comes over. We're doing a slight back bend here. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale and then inhale over to the right. Inhale the arms back up. And then exhale that right hand down to the right heel. Or if you can't, you can always bring it to the right hand to the right thigh, back of the right thigh. And then that left arm goes up. And then inhale the arms back up. And then exhale back down and sit back down, buttocks on your heels. So we're going to inhale up. So we're on our knees here. Inhale those arms up. Exhale them down and then inhale them over, looking to the left. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale that left hand to try to reach that left heel. And then gracefully take that right arm and bring it back over. So we're doing a nice little back bend here. You can bring that left hand to the left knee. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale and then inhale, looking to the left. Inhale the arms back up. And then exhale that left arm. And gracefully bring that right arm over. Doing a nice little back bend, pushing those hips out. Exhale the arms back up. And then exhale everything down, knees together, back into our child's pose. To counterpose what we just did. Now, if people have a bolster, you can always, for child's pose, take the bolster, place it in front of you, and place your whole front of your body on that bolster and turn your head to one way or the other, where the cheek is on the bolster. You can always do that. So we're going to slowly come back out of this. Remove the bolster. Come back into our table. And from here, we're going to take that right leg out, and we're going to put the weight on the ball of that right foot. And just kind of go back and forth here. And we're going to inhale that right leg up with the right foot flexed, looking slightly ahead. If you want to go a little further, inhale that left arm up with the left hand palm facing in, looking straight ahead at your drishti, something that's not moving. This is our balance. If you want to go a little further, take that left palm, face it out, and grab the top of the right foot and push that right foot in. Again, you don't have to go this far. This is actually dancer posture if we were standing, but we're doing a table dancer instead. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it is dancer when we go all the way back like so. And let's exhale, left hand and right knee. And then we're going to take that left leg out and put the weight on the ball of that left foot. And you can stay just like this right here. If you want, you can inhale that right arm up, looking again at something that's not moving. If you want to inhale that left leg up, squeeze the left buttock, flex the left foot, look straight ahead. Remember to use that abdomen, your core, keep it tight. And if you want to do the table dancer, you can take that palm, the right palm out, facing out, and then grab the top of that left foot. Push the left foot in. Don't forget to inhale and exhale through all of these. And let's bring the right hand down, left knee down. And again, we're going to go right into our table. Right into our child's pose and relax into it. You can always place your forehead on a block as well. And you can also, if you have a bolster, you can place your whole front body on the bolster. We're just counterposing what we did. And child's pose is a resting posture. It helps lower our pulse. I love child's pose. And again, if you feel you don't want to go into a certain posture, you're tired, you can always go into child's pose and rest. Don't forget to be inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to come back up. We're going to come back into our table. Walk our hands out and actually slowly, with your elbows in, slowly come down into lying on our stomach. Place your forehead on the mat. So your hands are right by your cheeks. Your elbows at a 45-degree angle. Or is that a 90-degree angle? They're bent by your side with your hands by each up by your face. So you can stay here. We're going to slide. We're going to go right into a Sphinx posture. Inhale, slide those forearms. Squeeze the buttocks to protect the lower back. And then exhale down. Inhale up to Sphinx, looking straight ahead. Squeezing the buttocks again to protect that lower back. Exhale down. And one more Sphinx. Exhale down. Wonderful. So we can do another, we're going to do another posture here where, again, it's up to you how far you want to go. So we're going to inhale. As we inhale, we're going to bring the upper body up, but with our head looking down at, we want to keep our neck neutral. So we're going to inhale, palms down, squeezing those buttocks to protect the lower back. Exhale down. If you want to bring your feet up as well, on the next inhale, you can go right ahead. Inhale and squeeze everything up. Make sure you're looking down but ahead a little bit. You don't want to crook that neck. We'll exhale down. And if you want to grab both feet like a boat pose, we're going to inhale and then bend the left leg, bend the right leg, grab the top of the feet and continue to inhale, opening up that chest and boat. So you're looking down, but you're looking a little bit ahead, okay? You want to keep that neck, don't want to compromise it. Trying to open up those shoulders. And then exhale it all down. And yes, we're going to go right into child's pose to counterpose what we just did. Really stretch that out. Going to slowly inhale up, come into our table posture. And we're going to go into, actually I'm going to move this back a little bit. We're going to go into our pigeon pose. And again, if this is uncomfortable for you, the pigeon pose, you can wait until we do it on our backs. But I like to try to do it front. And again, the purpose of pigeon pose is to get at each side of the buttock into that piriformis. So we want to stretch that muscle out because when it's tight, it causes lower back pain, sciatica. So it's a really good posture, and for hip opener as well. I always suggest bringing a pillow along for the ride. So back into table, walk our hands forward. Exhale that right knee to the right hand. So we're sitting with, we have our right knee bent right now. And then we're going to take that weight and put it on the ball of that left foot. So the knee does rise, but the foot stays on the mat. This gives us time to shimmy that lower right extremity. And again, I know I emphasize this every class. Do not lift your leg. Don't lift the lower leg. Just think that you won't need it parallel to the top of the mat. You do not. As you can see, this is about as far as I can go. And again, you want the knee and the hip on the same plane. You don't want the knee out here and the hip over here, because then you'll really be out of alignment. The reason I bring the pillow, I just think it helps get into the position a little better. This time placing it under the right buttock. Then I bring the left knee down. Then I bring the top of the left foot down and I kind of slide back. We're in pigeon. Now, a lot of times if we were doing a vinyasa, even in vinyasa though, I do it this way. I find it easier to get into. A lot of yoga instructors go into it from downward dog in that way. But I find this a little bit easier. So we can go onto our forearms. You can place your head on, forehead on a block. And and just enjoy this posture. Hopefully you're feeling it on the right buttock, on the side of your right buttock. Let's slowly come out of this. Going to walk our hands back. Take our time coming out of it, just like we took our time going into it. We're going to place the weight on the ball of that left foot, kind of rising that knee up, removing the pillow, however, keeping it handy, and then bringing that right knee to meet the left knee. And we're back into our table. I'm going to move that a little bit. So we're going to remember to try to keep that abdomen, that core tight. We're going to walk our hands out again. This time exhale and bring that left knee to the left hand. Place the weight on the ball of that right foot. Just get used to that a little bit. And then that gives us time to shimmy that left lower extremity. Again, see, I'm just doing it, not using my hands. I'm not lifting. I'm just shimmering. Yeah, I do like to shimmer too. Shimmying that left lower extremity. This again is as far as I'm going. As you can see, my knee and my hip are on the same plane. That's really important. Because sometimes I've heard other people, I tell people, oh yeah, just lift that leg. No. Because then you're again, you don't want your knee out here, your hip here. You want to be in alignment. So we're going to I'm going to take that pillow, place it underneath my left buttock this time. Then I drop that right knee down. The top of the right foot goes down. I slide back and I'm in my pigeon. I'm going to go down to my forearms, or I can place my head on a block, or hand over hand, and my forehead on the hand over hand. Again, this time we're trying to get at the left buttock inside deep into that piriformis. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling. Make sure the jaw is relaxed. Your eyes can be closed. We'll slowly come out, lifting our head up. Always take your time going from a low position to a high position. Let's place the weight on the ball of that right foot so that right knee goes up slightly, removing the pillow, and then sliding back into our tabletop. From here, we're going to cross over. I'm going to bring my pillow with me. We're going to sit back, and we're going to come lying on our back. Come into a full body. Before we do, let's bring our hands, the last 3 fingers overlap, index fingers touch, and then cross over your thumbs. Sitting up straight, inhale, slowly come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Use that abdominal muscle. Hands go over your head and toes are pointed. You can even place your head on a pillow if you would like. And let's just enjoy this full body stretch. So if you have something in your hair like I do, if it's crooking your neck in any way, like say you have a clip, I always suggest removing it, because you do not want your neck to be compromised. And what I mean by that is you do not want your neck to be hyperextended so it's all the way back, or you don't want your chin to be all the way down by your chest. Full body stretch. So let's bring those hands down. But before we go into our beautiful restorative butterfly, I am going to do the figure 4 and then the lying pigeon, okay? So we're going to bend that right, actually we're going to bend both legs. Feet are flat on the ground. And let's inhale that right leg up. I'm going to remove my pillow just because I want my head flat. And I'm not using my hands at all. I'm trying to use my abdominal muscles here. So let's point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. With the foot flex, let's bend that right knee. Right ankle goes above the left. So we're in our figure 4, but we want to go into our pigeon. So we're going to inhale, exhale. And on the inhale, let's bring that left leg up. That left foot is flexed, the right foot is flexed, and we're bringing that right leg closer into our body. Now you can place your hands behind your left thigh, interlace them behind your left thigh, and inhale and try to bring that, you're trying to bring that right leg in closer so you can get at the right buttock this time, into that piriformis. This is our lying pigeon. Not lying as in a lie, but lying as in lying back, rather than doing it forward. Inhale and exhale. Let's exhale and try to use your abdomen. Bring that left foot down and then the right foot down. Keep those legs bent. Let's inhale. Again, you can use your hands if you need be. Try to use your abdomen if you can. Inhaling that left leg, bringing that left leg up, pointing and then flexing, pointing and flexing, just giving your calf a little bit of a workout here. And then keep it flexed. And then bend that left knee. Left ankle goes above that right knee. So you're in your figure 4. The left foot is flexed. So inhale, exhale. On the inhale, if you can, use your abdominal muscle to bring that right leg up, and the right foot is flexed, left foot is flexed, and you're trying to bring that left leg in closer to your body. So we're getting at that left buttock, the piriformis on the left buttock. Now you can take your hands and interlace them behind your right thigh and try to bring it in a little bit even more closer if you can. You really want to try to get a nice stretch on that left side of the buttock, or the left buttock. Not on the left side of the buttock, on the left buttock. Feet stay flexed, inhaling and exhaling. Try to relax the shoulders, unclench the jaw. And then gently exhale the right leg down, the left leg down. And let's give ourselves a nice hug. Let's inhale. Bring the forehead towards the knees. Wrap your arms around your front of your calves. If you can go to elbow, that's great. If not, one hand under one knee, one under the other, and just give yourself a nice hug. And then slowly, let's bring our upper body back down. And we're going to using our abdominal muscles, bring the right leg down, or the right foot down, the left foot down. And we'll go into our beautiful butterfly. So several options here. Actually, I should use the blocks, show you the blocks as well. So knees are bent. We're going to take our arms, splay them out so palms are up. And then we're going to take the soles of our feet and place them together, opening up the hip flexors all the way around the hips. And stay just like this. Just melt into this. If you prefer, you can take a block and place it along the side if you'd like. That helps keep those, helps you opening up for the butterfly. You don't need to. I would place them flat along the side of the knees like I have them here. Again, the palms are out and just inhaling and exhaling, enjoying this butterfly. You don't have to have the blocks. As a matter of fact, I'm going to remove mine. If this is too much for your hip flexors, because I know my hip flexors get tight sometimes, and if they're tight and this is aching, you don't want that. You can straighten those legs out and keep them out, or you can come back and forth into the butterfly. I'm going to be a still butterfly. I like to be a still butterfly, but I'll probably get caught if someone was looking for butterflies to place in the jar with the holes in it. Or you can flutter. So if this is the butterfly that you like and you don't have all the other props, you stay in this one, okay? And again, you can come in and out of it, meaning straightening the legs and then bringing the soles of the feet together, because I know it's a lot on those hip flexors. So you stay like that. If you want to get into really restorative and you have the props, I'm going to show you. So one block goes flat this way. The other block goes slanted on that block. And then you place the bolster right along that slanted block or two pillows. And then you come back, placing that whole upper body in the back of the head on the bolster or the pillows, opening up, and that really helps to open up that chest, opening up those arms, palms facing up, and then bringing the soles of the feet together. And this is butterfly is a restorative posture anyway. This is just a real restorative, using the props. And again, don't feel bad if you don't have the props. I totally get it, because I just have them because I teach yoga. But if you don't, you can just stay where you are without the props. I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Again, I encourage people, if those hip flexors or hips feel tight, please come out of it. You can come back into it, or you can just straighten those legs. Don't push it. This is a restorative posture. And again, don't forget to breathe into the nose, out through your mouth. And let's slowly, well, actually, those that aren't using the props, those of us that aren't using the props, stay in the butterfly. For those that are, slowly come forward, bring the knees together, remove the bolster or your pillows, remove your blocks. And slowly come back down to our original butterfly. And then we're all going to meet together. We're going to inhale again, bringing those knees in. And inhaling the upper body as well, and bringing the forehead towards the knees, giving yourself a wonderful, nice hug again. And let's bring those, keep those knees where they are. Oh, time is just a flying here. Exhale and bring the, oh, my favorite song again. Bring the top of the your back, bring your back down to the mat. Let's bring those arms out to a T. Actually, let's bring those feet down. We'll do a little bit, something a little different. We're going to do a side twist, but a little different. Let's inhale the left leg up, and then bring that left leg, cross it over the right. And then we're going to inhale using the abdominal muscles. And then exhale those knees over to the right. Use your abdominal muscles. Slowly, slowly bringing them down to the right. You can be looking straight up, or you can be gazing over that left hand. Inhaling and exhaling to Bette Midler. And if you get your left shoulder down, which I have a little bit of a hard time doing that, that's great too. I have a little bit of a hard time doing that. So we're going to inhale using those abdominal muscles, and let's bring those knees up, slowly back to center, and then bring that left leg up, right leg up, and then exhale the feet down. Keep those arms in a T. Inhale that right leg up. Remember too to keep your neck not compromised. You want it, if you're looking up, you're looking straight up at the ceiling. And then we're going to exhale that right leg over the left. Inhale using your abdomen if you can. If you can't, you can grab your legs and bring them up. Inhale, bring your knees up. And then exhale and bring them over to the left. Take your time. Use your abdominal muscles here. Knees go all the way to the left. You can be looking straight up or gazing over your right hand. So you're getting a nice stretch here. Don't forget to unclench the jaw, inhaling and exhaling. And let's slowly start to use that abdominal muscles and bring those knees back up. And then uncurl the right leg up, left leg up, and then slowly bring them down using your abdominal muscles. Great job. So we're really going to slow it down. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got to really slow it down. Let's do a happy baby. So let's inhale the right leg up, knee up, the left knee up. So the knees are bent. Take your index finger and the finger next to it, and then curl them around your big toes while your foot is down, okay? And then open those hips up and start to bring the feet up with the knees still bent. And then as you exhale, try to open it up. Again, watch the hip flexors in the hips. If it's too much, you can stay right here. If you can, open it up as much as you can for happy baby. And the knees are bent, and then you can kind of rock back and forth again, just like a happy baby. This is also good for circulation as well. We're going to bring those feet together and then exhale them down. So the last pose we'll do, which I always do before Shavasana, is legs up against the wall, literally, or is it figuratively? I always forget that. And I should know that because I always look it up and then I forget it. So what I mean by that is if you really want to put your legs up against the wall, then it's leg up against the wall. If you want to use the block, then we call it waterfall. So if you want to do it up against the wall, what you do is you approach the wall with your knees bent. And then you inhale the right leg up and then the left leg up against the wall. Try to get your buttocks as close to the wall as possible. And then arms flayed out and just feel the circulation. Just feel all that fluid coming from your feet, your ankles, your legs, all the way through the circulatory system. If you're happy here, stay up against the wall, okay? For those that prefer not to do it against the wall, or unlike me, that have no wall, well, I have walls, but they're being used. We're going to do waterfall. So we're going to keep those legs bent, feet are on the mat, and kind of walk the feet back a little bit so the heels are closer to the buttocks. And then you're going to inhale and slowly rise your hips up, okay? Watch that neck again. You may have to move it a little bit. Place the block under the coccyx sacrum area. Again, you may want to come in and out of this. You want to make sure it's comfortable. Don't be in the position, any position, and not be comfortable. You always can come in and out of it. Always remember that. Because sometimes people think they're in the position like, oh, I can't move. No, yoga's not about that. So we're going to, now see, I'm a little uncomfortable, so I'm going to move my block. Inhale the right leg up, inhale the left leg up. And if you're up here and you still don't feel comfortable, you can always bring your feet down and adjust that block. So we're either up against the wall or we're doing waterfall. Again, this is perfect for circulation. I would suggest doing this every day, especially if you're working at a computer, if you're driving a lot. This is really great for your circulation. Unclench that jaw. Just melt into this. My favorite song in the whole wide world. This is the instrumental, but Judy sings it. I know there's so many versions, but I still like the Judy Garland version. Mm-hmm. Better watch. Okay, so let's bring the right foot down, the left foot down. Inhale, remove the block, take a full body stretch. If you're up against the wall, left leg down, right leg down, full body stretch. And everybody stay down there for Shavasana. I'm gonna dim my lights. I'm gonna grab my socks because I'm a little chilly. You can grab socks, blanket. You can grab your oils if you'd like, if you haven't, or moisturizer. Make yourself really comfortable for Shavasana, okay? I'm going to turn that off. Well, I was going to turn it off, but. And then I'm going to dim these lights here. So start to relax your feet, your legs. Start to relax your hands, your arms. Shoulders relaxed. Slightly open your mouth to unclench your jaw. Eyes are closed. And just melt into this. So again, I always just kind of let people be where they want to be. Think a quote unquote happy thought. It could be a person, place, or thing. Nice mellow thought. Again, I'm getting closer to mine, which is the chaise lounge chair, the beautiful sand, turquoise water, the palm tree over me, and it's 80 degrees. For you, it may be something totally different. It can be a color too that you want to concentrate on. But again, let your thoughts ebb and flow. Please don't force anything. Just let them ebb and flow. We may not have the power to change all things, but we have the power to change our perception of all things. So you can start moving your feet and your legs and your arms. And for those of you who want to stay lying down, stay lying down. For those that would like to come back to lotus, slowly go onto your right or left side, giving yourself a nice side hug. And again, for those who want to meet me back in lotus, slowly come up with your eyes closed. You can also stay lying down with your eyes closed, and we'll finish our class for tonight. Great job, because I threw some curveballs in there. Baseball. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Bring our hands to our lips so we speak kind words to one another, especially now. Bring our hands between our eyes, also known as our third eye, also known as our intuition, that we think kind thoughts of others, but we also think kind thoughts of ourselves. Back to heart center, that the light in me acknowledges the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. And I hope you have a great evening, a great week. Thanks, spring. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at soulpurposeyoga@gmail.com, and soul being the Latin version of sun, S-O-L. And again, have a great week, everybody. Peace.